You know, it's awesome. I love it. Who's next? How you doing? Uh-oh.
Hello.
Wow.
Me this Dimaggio. I was wondering what it's like to play two characters interacting with each other. There was a Kim Possible episode where I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, you were Dr. Draken and Motorhead.
Yes.
As cousins.
Yes.
What's it like having to speak a line and then feed yourself essentially?
It's quite schizophrenic actually. But it's fun because, you know, I'll play Dr. Draken and Motorhead, you. Listen, seriously, listen, okay? All right, seriously, Dr. Draken, you're my cousin and everything, right? But seriously, please be quiet, you. Go, boobies. You know, it's just, you know, you just play around, you know. It's you know, I'm lucky enough to be able to do it, so you just ride it. I've seen Billy West do on Futurama. I've seen him do like 3 pages of dialogue by himself. You know, oh, good news, Fry. Yes. Oh, I can't believe it. What are you doing? And then he'll go into Fry, and then he'll go into Professor, and then he'll do Zap Renegade. Yes, and he'll just go back and forth and back and forth. It's the coolest thing. You know, it's just a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun.
Hey there.
Hi.
I'm a big fan of quotes of Futurama. I'm always quoting. And there's 2 things that I'd like you to do, if you will.
Oh. It's the request hour.
One is bite my shiny metal ass.
No. You got $20?
Maybe.
You got $20. I'll do it, baby.
And the other is, do you do the Bender squeal that he does? Do you do that squeal? He does this.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's the Bender squeal. That's just basically a scream. It's an inhale on the string. That's it. You know, ridiculous. Find my shiny nose. There you go. I got it. I'll put it right in there. Put it right in there. Slip it right underneath there. There it is. How you doing?
Hi, good, thanks. In Batman the Brave and the Bold, you had a singing role as Aquaman and Gorilla Grodd. How did you approach that?
Wait, what's the question?
How did you approach the singing role?
Well, you know, it's funny because you know, I used to do musicals and stuff as a kid. You know, so I mean, I could sing, but when they asked you, when they asked you to do this, you know, like what was it, the Music Meister? You know, the Music Meister episode, sure, that, yeah. And I had to sing, you know, to the question before about, you know, acting, you know, with oneself. I had to do Gorilla Grodd and Aquaman singing and dancing together, you know, Gorilla Grodd singing, yes. And then, you know, do the Aquaman stuff, and I can't remember the line. But now all I can remember is the time clock guy. Who is doing this to us? And that was Deep Bratty Baker. But yeah, you know, I love to sing. I love to do that stuff. Give me in a karaoke bar, I'll go crazy. It's nuts. Put on some Van Halen, I'm like, yeah, come on. But you know, you just do it. You just have some fun, and you know, you just let it ride. It was a good time. And there's a couple other songs coming out too. I did another episode where there's a, you know, I sing about Batman as Aquaman, and then I played another guy. You know what? James will know. James will know when he gets here. What happened to James? He's sitting upstairs, like having mints or something like that.
James has disappeared from the building.
Thank you, God. What the hell is that? Yeah, it's a good time. It's fun. But there's another episode coming up, and I'm singing another number. So there's a couple of songs. It's a lot of fun. All right, who's got the conch?
Yep.
How's it going?
Good, thanks. Because you play Bender, you're probably, I guess, better known as Bender. So how does that feel? Like it's almost like Bender's getting credit for what you do, if you know what I mean?
Wait, I'm not sure. I'm not clear on that one.
Well, because Bender's better known than you, probably. How does it feel? Because
I fly around under the radar. I'm believe me. If people don't know who I am, that's
exactly.
even better. I just like fly right under the radar, man. That's no problem. And it freaks people out. Like if they don't know, if they don't know it's me, they don't know that I'm Bender, and I start talking, and all of a sudden they go, oh wait a minute, I've heard that voice before. What's going on? Listen, it's just a job, man. It's a job. I love my work, so I'm very fortunate. If I was an accountant, I'd be happy counting numbers, but thank God I'm not an accountant. I get to fool around like this, get to come to Melbourne and hang out, drink a lot of booze, go to the Crown Casino and win $200. It's awesome. I took them too. I took them for $200. I got that money. Give me my money. It's awesome. Yeah, it's a good time, man. It's a good time. I don't need any. Listen, if you start believing your own press, you've lost it. When you start, if you're an actor and you work in this business, if you start believing the things that they say about you, you're done. My parents are teachers, for crying out loud. I don't mess around. This is a good job, and I like what I do, and I'm happy to be here with the fans. I'm not gonna sit around and be like, I'm not gonna. No, that's not me. This is where it's at. I'm hanging out. I come hang out. Come hang out in Melbourne, for crying out loud. It's awesome. It's a good job. Who's got the guess?
Hey mate, how are you? Two questions, just two quick questions. One, with Futurama being a sister show to The Simpsons, obviously, what would you say would be your favourite Simpsons line, and would that inspire you at all?
My favorite Simpsons line. It's funny because I think Bender's been on The Simpsons twice. Once just showing up, and then the second one, I'm thinking of one of the first episodes where they go to the moon, and he finds the Bart Simpson dolls on the moon. Eat my shorts. Shorts. It's funny because I don't think The Simpsons really inspired me, but I tell you one thing, we certainly were fortunate enough to get a lot of the writers from The Simpsons on our show, and that's been good. So having those guys put words in my mouth is pretty damn exciting. You know what I mean? So I think that's probably the best answer I can give for that question.
And the second one, in terms of video games, Gears of War, you did Marcus, was it?
Marcus Phoenix, yeah, sure.
What
Gears
is
of War, Gears of War.
What is?
Nice.
Is that the only role that you've played in a video game, or have you done other
No,
roles
I've
yourself?
done a couple
What
of
is your
different
favorite
ones.
one?
I was Waka in Final Fantasy. Way back. Yeah, there you go. Hey, brother, Hey, Waka, It's kind of an island boy, Yeah. And did that. I was in Halo 3. I remember I was doing that. But look, it's cool because a lot of the cartoons I've been able to do, they have video games, so that's kind of fun. But what else have I done as far as video games? Oh, Mad World on the Wii. I got to do stuff with, that was a lot of fun. Oh gosh, what else? What other games? What? Sideways. Oh, there you go, exactly. Yeah, I've played a bunch of different stuff. It's fun, it's a lot different doing voices for video games as opposed to cartoons. A lot more tedious stuff to do, because you have to do 20 efforts, or 20 grunts, 20, jumps, or, got to read a line 15 different ways, as opposed to just doing it one way for a show. All right, who's next?
G'day, how you going?
Nice shirt.
Thanks. Just got a question about ad-libbing. How much would you get to do on Futurama?
A question about?
Ad-libbing.
Ad-libbing, oh, okay.
Because with Rico, you'd just be doing various regurgitation noises and stuff.
No, you know what's funny about ad-libbing on Futurama is that, we really don't have to. The writing is that good. But every once in a while, we'll get the chance to say something and do something. And, it's funny because there's a lot of the stuff that Bender does, just like walking, or, the humming and the singing that he does. That's me. They just say, John.